Hi, it's Tim Hagen from Progress Coaching, and welcome to another episode of Coaching Conversations. And I wanted to make you aware of something very cool that we're doing on a subscription basis, and we'll put a link in each one of our episodes. But every Wednesday, we're going to be doing what we call an audio podcast workshop. That workshop will be roughly about 14 to maybe 20 minutes per episode, with each month having a theme from a coaching model, using feedback strategically, to coaching self-awareness, and so on. So if you could look in the body or in the content description of each episode, and you will see a link where you can join this subscription. These are literally 4 workshops every month, teaching specific strategies to address a particular area of workplace coaching, as it relates, again, to things like awareness, motivation, teamwork, and what have you. Here's the cool thing. It's only $10 per month, and each month you will get a handout that we will follow along with. So we also give you a tool for you to take notes as we go through each episode. We hope you'll check it out.
Coaching has certainly grown in the last couple of years, certainly due to the pandemic, and it has drawn attention to coaching. Now, we've been teaching Progress Coaching for the past 29 years, and let me just say this. We go through different iterations, we update the course, we add different modules and things like that. And what we've come to a conclusion of is, how do we go about making this really easy? And I want to walk you through the ABCD of coaching. The A is awareness. And one of the things that I've cited over and over again, and I love her work, is Tasha Eurich in her book called Insights. She did a study where she showed in a survey, 95% of people said they were highly self-aware. Then when she tested them, she found out only about 10% of people were somewhat aware. Think about that. That's a huge gap in how we see ourselves. So awareness not only is for the person being coached, but we as leaders have to be aware of how we come off. And I think about assessments like DISC. Now, I happen to be a combination of a DI. I can be very influential and I can be very dominant. Knowing I might be dealing with different people, I have to be aware of how I need to flex my leadership style so it's received more openly and professionally. Now, the B is building coaching plans. We have to be able to build a plan. Our businesses require strategic plans. It's no different than coaching an individual. We have to have a plan. Now, here at Progress Coaching, we teach something called QALMS, QALMS, questions, activities, learning projects, which is our conversation model. M is the motivator, what's in it for that person specifically in terms of their goals. And S, supplemental coaching, which scales coaching by teaching non-time intensive coaching strategies. Then we get to the C, the actual coaching. I'm going to make a very bold comment. If we do not practice, we will never become great leadership coaches. It doesn't just happen because we show up. Much like a strategic plan, the strategy never works unless we really know the plan to follow. The same thing happens with coaching. Not only do we need to practice, but we need to schedule it and maintain that cadence of coaching. The D, determine progress. We have to have a determination of where our people are at. Now, we teach this at Progress Coaching through 3 levels of change. So if somebody is coaching someone on becoming a more positive, influential teammate, they're going to go through 3 levels of change: effort, progress, and results. So think about that. You can't just have results without effort. You can't just have results without progress. It just doesn't work that way. It's like going up to a salesperson and saying, you're at 80% of goal, we need you at 100 by the end of the week. If that worked, there probably wouldn't be a coaching industry. So people go through 3 levels of change: effort, progress, and results. It is critical that we understand where each and every one of our employees are at. And inside those levels of change, there are different determinants of what to do. So if someone is lacking effort, you may get to a conclusion, is this person even worth coaching? Now, we don't like to share that because sometimes people give up too soon. Progress, if we pinpoint where people are progressing, not only does it heighten our awareness, but it also heightens their awareness. And then results become much more predictable and sustainable, with the power of effort leading to progress being recognized by a good coach. Coaching, the ABCD of coaching, is awareness, build, coach, and determine. Thank you for listening to another episode of Coaching Conversations by Tim Hagen and Progress Coaching. Now, our company is always coming out with new and innovative solutions to help leaders coach their employees. And recently, we just created a new service called Coach to You, where leaders can pick and choose topics and assign 7 to 21-day programs for employees to learn and, more importantly, apply actions and then reflect and share what they're going to do going forward as a result of the learning. It's called Coach to You. We're literally bringing coaching to your employees. If you're intrigued, we'll have a link in each one of our episodes where you can get more information. And again, thank you so much for listening to another episode.